Hello guys, gonna be making a video for all you folks at home about Path of Exile, this new overhead style, Diablo 3 style game. It's free to play. It's actually very free to play. All the stuff that you can purchase on the item shop are they're all cosmetic. So I'll show you that right now. So you have pets that don't do anything, they're just cosmetic, alternative skill effects, so your skills can change different. Um, all this stuff, none of it breaks the game at all. So I just wanted to show you guys that. Be making this little video to kind of show off a little bit. This is my witch. She is level 21. And I'll give you a little overview of the skill tree right now. So this is actually the entire skill tree for the game. It's passive skills. Yeah, so every class starts in a certain spot on this map. You have your 6 classes that all go around. So the witch starts here, and you work your way through your passive skill trees. They're just increases in stats. None of these are actual skills. The skilling system in this game is pretty cool in the sense that, if I can pull it up, all your skills are determined by gems in your armor and weapons. So notice that you'll have, there are 2 different kinds of gems. If I go into my stash here, I can show you what I mean. You have the circle gems, and then these more like football shaped gems. The football shaped gems are like skills, actual skills. So like fireball, it shoots a fireball. Summon skeletons, or spark. Now with the circle gems, it's like an augment to that skill when you place it in a connected socket. So see how these 2 sockets are connected by this little bar? That means if I have one skill in here, I can throw an augment in here, which right now I have fireball, and with this augment it forks. So every time it hits something, or when it hits something, it forks out into 2 projectiles that hit additional things. So I'll kind of show you what that means when I go out and show you guys a little bit of the gameplay. But for now, let's just say that it's just an augment skill. So like this one, it has a chance to flee, so it causes fear, has a chance to cause fear when I use that skill. Now you have your potions in this game. You start out with very small ones, you work your way up to big ones, and these hybrid ones are pretty new for me. They're mana and HP, but basically it's gears a lot like Diablo 3 in that sense. But the potions will regen as you kill things, and they're potions over time. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to refresh this map, and I'm going to show you a little bit of the gameplay. Okay, here we go. So we got some. So see how it forks? That's the forking ability that I have augmented to my skill. Now I also have traps and firestorm, and I just died. Shouldn't have done that. So let's give that another shot. I don't normally die that fast, but since I'm making a video, I wasn't really paying attention to my health. So let's go kick the crap out of these guys that killed me, because that was pretty inappropriate. Yeah, so the game is pretty. The stylization is far from elaborate as far as you look kind of grungy, but the reason behind that is the lore. Basically, you were sent to this island because you're a criminal. Like my character is a witch and she committed crimes. So basically, they send you to this island to serve out your sentence for your life. You're banished. So because of that, you look kind of grungy. You came in on a ship and you're just picking crap up that helps you along the way. There is no character customization in this game. Each class has a specific character. It's based for the lore. So if you're into like a lot of character customization, this might not be your deal. And I just got Glacial Hammer. So that's a skill gem, which I can't use because it's for melee, but I will trade that. Another cool thing that I failed to mention when I was in town, and I will, after I get some combat in, these guys are blue names. So just like Diablo, they have different level mobs, you know, different difficulty mobs. Probably should kill them all. The currency isn't, there's no gold. It's all bartering. So if you go to a merchant, they're gonna say, I want these things for this. Like, Scroll of Wisdom is one of the main currencies at the beginning. You use a lot of Scrolls of Wisdom for purchases from vendors, as well as when you sell things, you will give them the items and they will give you pieces of scrolls. So like everything forges into other things, as far as like you need 5 little scraps of paper to make a Scroll of Wisdom kind of deal. So it's really cool the way that they work out the vendoring. So I'm just gonna kill a few more guys, and I guess I will take you back to town, and I will show you the bartering system a little bit. So let's check out that real fast before I let you go. Now there is PvP in this game, but right now it's pretty stacked because only high levels are in it.
What would you like to?
There isn't very much like tiering of it. That would be one thing that I'd like to see more of, since your level difference can make a huge difference. Okay, so this is your stash, and it's shared between all your accounts. You have all that room. I mean, that's ridiculous. So here's a vendor. So purchasing goods. Notice you'll see Scrolls of Wisdom for how much it costs, or you'll see Orbs of Transmutation or anything like that. Well, these are all things that you can use to make things as well. So like an Orb of Transmutation upgrades normal items to a magic item. So your currencies are actually items that you use as well. So you kind of have to balance what you want to get rid of or what's worth it. Now, saying that, if you go to sell her something, you will get things from her. She will make you offers. The more you put in here, the more rare things you put in here. Like, I don't need that, but I got it. She will give you some pretty cool stuff. Now, usually the grays will give you scroll fragments. Blues will give you other things, you know, like little shards and stuff. Sometimes yellows will give you actual whole things that do something. So it kind of just depends. I'm going to keep that actually. So then you'll go ahead and accept the trade, and it'll give you all that stuff. And your currencies, all these items are linked to your stash when you go to buy stuff. So if you don't keep them in your inventory, that's fine. It'll just rip them from your stash to give them to the barterer or whatever. Put that in here. Got another crystal. Put that there. Put this here. So we'll throw it up there so it's not in the way. Yeah, so granted your inventory is quite small, but your stash is big. They give you a lot of space to deal with. Yeah, I mean, other than that, this is the guy you can start PvPing with. Now all the quests have voice acting in them, which is very nice. Your waypoints work just like Diablo 3, so any Diablo game basically. So right now I'm in Act 2, but you go back, you can't really go back to the last town, but you know, you'll find waypoints in other maps, and you can port to them or however you want to do it. I always suggest refreshing maps and running through, just because you get more loot that way, especially if you roll with a party. There are some tricks and tips that I can show you in another video, but this one's getting kind of long, so I will let you guys go. Thanks for watching. If you're interested, hit me up and we will play together, because I'm always looking for people to play with. I have my own TeamSpeak server, so you can jump in there. We can all get going. There's 3 of us playing together at the moment, so let me know if you want to be hit it up with us. All right, bye.